my gosh. My poor baby, no! What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video, and oh my gosh, my four-wheeler is so beat. If you have not seen my last video on what happened to my Outlander, go watch it, guys. Here's a short clip of it. We banked off a wall, and my lower control arm is, I mean, if you can't tell, it is toast. It shouldn't even look like this. But check it out, check it out, check it out. Now that we're home, let's look at the damage. Look at that arm. Oh my gosh, look at that bend. So in this video, ladies and gents, we're gonna be fixing my lower A arm. I already called Austin, I already called my boys over there, and they were able to get me a lower control arm overnighted. Now I haven't done too much research on this, but it looks like it's fairly easy to take out the lower arm. It has a bushing right there with a screw on it, so I'm assuming I have to pull that out as well as one that's in the front right there. So we have those two, and then we have one more right here on the inside of the wheel holding in that ball joint. Now I've never done this. I've never had to replace a set of arms on a four-wheeler, but I did help my buddy George replace his arms on his Razor whenever he wrecked it. So I have some kind of background. I'm not really too entirely, you know, confident going into this, but I do feel like we can manage it. So stay tuned and watch the whole video, guys. Do me a favor, smash the thumbs up button. Let's jack up this front end and let's get off this front tire. So I'm actually honestly kind of upset that I ended up breaking my lower arm, well, bending it. But I mean, like I said, it is what it is. You gotta pay to play, and sometimes stuff like this happens, you know, so ride safe. All right, straighten this out. Oh my God, has such a bad bend in it. All right, everyone's always like, don't buy naders, you're so heavy, you're gonna break your machine. Well, it's kind of true because the naders didn't break anything, but testing the naders kind of broke it, if that makes any sense. All right, so I've managed to get the two back bolt and nuts for the lower arm undone. After I take out this bottom ball joint nut and take through those back two bolts, this whole arm should technically just slide right out. And oh God, I didn't record most of it because honestly it was such a pain and so hard to get this out, but here's our ball joint. I accidentally ripped the boot, so we might have to get a new ball joint. So shout out to me for that, but we're gonna go pick up the new set of ball joints because, you know, I don't want to leave this just like this for the rest of the day. Gonna try and get it all together in piece for you guys. So now we're going to Iron Horse. We're gonna be getting the new lower A arm, and now that we're there, I'm gonna see if they can actually press in the ball joint for me, and if so, we should be able to see this thing walking normally on all four by the end of today. I'll put you guys on a short little montage, and I'll catch you guys whenever we get to good old Iron Horse.
Pretty hot, I'm as happy as I can be. Whoa, boom, boom, and pretty zoom. Love is sweet, love is grand, works one. We bop and pretty hot, I'll never be a millionaire. Whoa, boom, boom, and pretty zoom. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I don't care.
Good old Iron Horse, and they have some nice units out front. They don't have too many units, but they definitely have some. That is a one-seater 1000 Razor. They got a couple Can-Am units out front, a 1000 high lifter. Not bad. I'm gonna head on inside, get this lower A arm, and see if they can slap in my ball joint while I'm here. I just realized that my camera's on, so I'm gonna run in here, just get the A arm, put the ball joint in, be quick with it, go back home, and hopefully we can get this puppy in by today.
20 minutes later.
All right, we're back at the house now, guys. We were able to be in and out, but they weren't able to press in my ball joint quite that second. They said it was gonna be about 30 minutes until they had somebody to press it in, but check it out. We have it here, and we have the new ball joint in the new lower arm. So if we look at these side by side, I mean, you can see how bad this bend is. It's supposed to look like this. It has to have a small little arch in it. And this one, obviously, I mean, it's way overdue. I do have to grease these fittings in first before I slap it in, and we do still have to put on the plastic cover guard that goes on the front side of it. But other than that, hopefully we put it in right, and in about 10-20 minutes, we'll be able to drive it. All right, check it out. So we have the front guard on it already, which is pretty much ready to slap on, but check it out. Mailman just came by, and I covered up my address and stuff like that, but it is actually a box and care package from FinnTrail wading gear. They actually messaged me about 3 or 4 days ago saying that they were gonna send me an outfit that actually matched a little bit better with my 2021 unit. Now, if you guys don't remember, I am actually sponsored by FinnTrail. And this right here is the first outfit that they sent me, and they actually sent me this in green color to kind of match me in green. If you guys remember me in green, my old Sportsman 850, it was green, so they sent out a green wading suit for me to rock with it. You know, actually, till this day, I actually still rock this outfit. You know, it keeps me dry and it doesn't get me wet and there's no tears in it, and I've had it for more than a year. So I still rock with it, but they said they sent me out a new package. So I'm gonna just go ahead and throw it into the video. We're gonna open it with you guys right now so you guys can see what it is. I'm not too quite sure what they sent me, but I do know that they said it was gonna try and match it a little bit more with the new 2021. So FinnTrail, let's see what you sent out this time. Perfect. Now, what I do like about FinnTrail, actually a lot of the other companies don't do, they actually send you, yeah, I got both of them. They send you out a matching set. They send you out the jacket as well as the waders. So usually these are the waders. We're gonna open these up first. And I love the little bag they give you. They give you like a little duffel bag and it says FinnTrail on it, wading gear. It's honestly so nice. But, all right, it looks like it's a black outfit. Woo. Check this out. It's the waders. Now it is kind of lime green, but it's a full blacked out wading outfit, which honestly looks so dope. So I'm really gonna enjoy these. They actually have 2 pockets. They have this front one right here. You can keep your goodies and stuff like that. I keep my rag in here usually. And on the inside, they have a pocket specifically made for your phone to keep it dry. So that's pretty clutch. But the black outfit has a little bit of lime green accents, but a black outfit for the win. It's gonna match so good. All right, so here's a side-by-side of the waders. These are my old ones that I've had for about a year that are still holding up just fine. But here's the new set with the matching jacket. I'm not gonna wear the jacket quite just yet until about fall time. But let me tell you, that jacket will keep you dry. So shout out to FinnTrail, guys. Check them out on Instagram. I'm gonna leave it up on the screen at FinnTrail as well as down in the description. But now let's get back to the video and let's slap on this A-arm. It's time to slap this bad boy in. I done greased the fittings. Oh God, I hope that I do this right. I hope I don't break anything else, because I mean, we have everything here now, and it would suck if we messed up a ball joint or something somehow. So this screw goes in through the front. All right, front bolt in, back bolt in. Now, time for the ball joint. All right, so the lower ball joint's almost in. I'm gonna try and use a jack, put a little bit of pressure on it, see if we can get it the rest way in so we can put in the bolt. All right, there we go. All right, in goes the bolt. And we are practically done, boys. Let's go. All we have to do now is tighten up all the bolts. Let me show you guys. We have the bottom ball joint, nut, and bolt in place. We have the ones up here. We have them in place. The front as well as the rear. We do have to do the rest of the way tightening. But I'm gonna tighten those up right quick, guys, and then I'll pick you guys up so we can slap on the nader. See if we can actually try to bead this up ourselves. Not sure if there's dirt or water in it. I'm actually move it around and see. But if it is good to go, we're probably just gonna pump it up with air and call it good. All right, so check it out, guys. I have everything buttoned down. Honestly, actually, let me get this out. This being like a first time job for me, I mean, honestly, it was super duper easy. And shout out to Iron Horse actually for getting this part overnighted for me. It was very easy to get the part. It's only about $100, you know. Me, honestly, I feel like the only thing that was actually difficult about it, or, you know, I didn't get to do it, but would probably be pressing in the new ball joint, which I had them do it for about $10, which is super duper fast and easy. It was the easiest way to go about it. But we have the tire beat up now. We have it with about 3-4 PSI in it. We're gonna slap it on now Everything else honestly seems to be a-okay. This lower arm was really pushed up against this sway bar, but I think it should be fine. So we're gonna put the new tire on. Hopefully, you know, we'll take it out for a small little rip, move it around, and hopefully there's no like clinks or clanks anywhere. My front axle did seem to be a-okay whenever I was putting it on the trailer because this tire was spinning still, so I think the only thing that we actually broke was just, or bent, was that lower control arm. Down she goes. All right, so I'm gonna go ride it for about a second or two, make sure that there's no other clinks or clanks, and I'm gonna let you guys know if it's a-okay. Woo! That sounds good. All right, so from the judge of everything, there's no clanks, there's no rough anything. Honestly, I feel like the only thing wrong was the bent lower A arm. And I think we're good to go. All right, so the machine's good to go, but I do want to talk about one thing, guys. You know, of course, you know, the machine ended up, you know, falling on its side, almost crushing me actually. It rolled over on its side. None of the plastics were damaged. It fell on this side. Everything's a-okay. It did just kind of fall on its side. All this is just, it's really dirty. I have to clean it. I haven't cleaned it yet. But at the end of the day, you know, you gotta be happy, or I do, you know, of course, you know, something broke or whatever, you get it fixed, you know, these are, you know, replaceable things, but, you know, it could have been a lot worse. It could have, you know, rolled over completely, crushed me, you know, 100%, but it didn't, and I'm happy, you know, that it was only that. So, you know, if you want to send it, boys, and if you want to have fun, you know, send it, have fun, but you also have to be responsible and know your limits. In my case, I hit a little too sideways, and it completely threw me over the side of the machine, as well as the machine rolling over on its side. But like I said, you guys, you gotta have fun, gotta be responsible. We will be getting our redemption. We will be going back to Outback. I feel like something always happens when we go to Outback, but we do have to go back, test these naders completely, because we weren't, I mean, we tested them, but we didn't completely test them the way that I wanted to test them. But that's gonna be the end of this video. If you have been watching up until this point, I do wanna thank you so much, guys. You know, it was kind of like almost like a DIY kind of sort of thing, me taking you through it. I've never done this before, but if you guys have been watching up until now, I do appreciate you, and please drop a like for me and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Also, one more thing before we close out the video. A lot of people have been asking me why my truck is on stocks, and the reason is we sold the American Forces, we sold the wheels, but we have new wheels shipping out and coming to us very, very soon. The truck is gonna have a different look, and I'm actually probably throw the truck into a video so you guys can see how it turns out. But guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you boys on the next one. Peace.